Hi everyone, I'm Eileen of Cornell Cooperative Extension, Rensselaer County 4-H. And today we are going to make everyone's favorite cookies, chocolate chips. So before we start, make sure your hands are nice and clean and then come on back and join us in the kitchen. Our first step with this recipe is to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. Then the recipe instructs you to grease your cookie sheets, or if you'd like, I like to use parchment paper. Either one will work well with this recipe, so whatever you're comfortable with is fine. Another thing I really like about this recipe is everything goes into one large bowl, so there's a lot less cleanup. So the first thing we're going to do is put a half cup of butter into our bowl, and I've already let it soften a little bit. Then we are going to add 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar. Next, we're going to add in 1 egg. And then we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're going to cream this all together well. There you go. You see how it's all incorporating very nicely. We're going to use our spatula to make sure everything is mixed up nice and evenly. Okay, so I think we're just going to give it one more shot with the mixer. There we go. Okay. Now, our next step is we're going to add 1.25 cups, or 1.25 cups, 1.25 cup of all-purpose flour. And then we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I've already measured out into this bowl. Okay, we're getting there. So we're going to mix this again. Here we go. We're going to use our spatula and just make sure we have all the wet and dry ingredients incorporated and mixed up very well. Looks like we're doing pretty good here. You can see, got a nice dough started. So we're going to do a little bit more with the mixer, and then we should be almost ready to add our chocolate chips, which I don't know about you, but that's my favorite part. There we go. Okay, so now we can add our chocolate chips in. This is 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use dark chips or chocolate chips, or if you'd like to use milk chocolate chips, that's fine also. Whatever you like, it's your recipe. So whatever you prefer is fine. I'm just going to mix these up really well. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to unplug our mixer. Just everything out of the beaters. Here we go. Like I said, this is a great recipe because you've only got one bowl and your mixer to worry about cleaning up. So that's always kind of a bonus. I'll just put that over there so it's out of the way. Now we have our prepared baking sheet. So I like to use a scoop, but you can use a teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever you'd like to measure out your cookies. So you put them on your prepared sheet. And you want to let them spread out a little bit because they will spread. So you definitely want to give them some room to bake. Squeeze a couple more in here. There we go. Okay. So what we'll do is these will go into our oven for 10 to 12 minutes, again at 375 degrees. When they come out, you'll need to use a spatula to get them off the pan and then put them on a cooling rack to cool off a little bit. But if you're like me, you're definitely going to want to have a warm cookie and some milk. That's a great snack. And your family and everyone else will enjoy them, and they're going to smell absolutely wonderful. So I am so glad you joined me today in the kitchen. I hope you have fun with this recipe. It's one of my favorites to work with. And enjoy your baking. And until next time, have fun in the kitchen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.